Trump, I swear, if we miss our flight, because you just had to sit down to eat 4 Big Macs, I'm going to lose it.
Calm down, I needed a meal before I go fight some troll online named Resort. He said I make manatees look intelligent, and I need to see how ugly this guy is.
Trump, a manatee won't at least miss a plane.
Okay, my bad. Let's just get on the next one.
Now I'm going to miss Twosboro. I was ready for Bubble and Marky to go on a redemption arc.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'll promise I'll make it up to you later. I do hope DeMarco has made it safe, though. If anyone is going to make a good video on BCX, it would be him.
I guess all we have to do is wait for the next plane.
I haven't done these in a minute. Say what's up.
What's good?
You already know who it is. It's the boy Future Bubble. My hair is out of pocket. So we made it to the Airbnb. It's day one of, it's not even day one. BCX starts tomorrow. They actually do 2s tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited. Good to see my boy, my little brother Marckiemoo. So I firmly believe Marckiemoo was going to play Sop 8, so is my brother. So I'm not really worried about anything. But yeah, we made it here. It's hype. It has a hot tub, and you're gonna see Marckiemoo. You're probably gonna see Resort. And that's it. So I don't know. I should probably cut to some B-roll or something.
My move, bro. Move.
But shut up. Don't start with me.
All right. You don't want to start with me. I'll get real tired real quick, man.
I'm trying to get a look at who we have on stage. I'm old, I can't see well enough.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Always. Okay,
All
this
right.
one I am excited for.
Okay.
We had talked a lot over the past couple of months about the rise of Marckiemoo.
Yes.
But that has been a rise that has been very apparent in singles. I'm going to be honest, I'm not clued into what Marckiemoo is like in 2s.
He's a GOAT. He's very good, but here's the thing. He's going up against Luna. Luna and Anonymous Alex. Luna, before your Brawlhalla time, was our #1 PR in North America for a very long time. Has some wrist issues. It has caused him lots and lots of problems over the last 1.5 to 2 years.
Interesting.
And it's definitely hurt him in competition. I actually saw him last night at the hotel. He said it hurts, but he's feeling all right. He's feeling, he's in good spirits, and he's just going to do what he can this weekend.
Sometimes you just got to play through it for BCX, right? Like when the situation calls for it, like we said before, do you crumble under the pressure, or does that pressure make diamonds? Maybe we're going to find out in just a moment. Marckiemoo and his teammate Future Bubble versus Anonymous Alex and Luna. We're going over to Demon Island for game number 1. Let's get into it.
Anonymous Alex and Luna being on a team is actually kind of insane as well. We're going to see what they do. Anonymous Alex, of course, gets sent right back by the Taro Sacks. Anonymous Alex trying to get that back foot back in.
Hey, pick up. Luna, disarm. Nothing left right here.
He's back.
Gonna recover. Marckiemoo just scouting this edge right here, and Luna so patient. Future Bubble peered into the future for a second and said, I know you're landing center. Takes that stock easily, but loses one in response.
Anonymous Alex getting sent way to the side.
Oh, you saw it, right? Yup, Future Bubble all day was looking for a pogo, a ground pound, just about anything. But that was great coverage from Luna to allow Anonymous Alex to come back. Snipe with the weapon throw right there is Future. Gets that stock, and it is 1 across the board for everyone.
And the health is even. We got Future Bubble and Luna. You see Luna starting to work his way into knockout range now. That might be nothing. Get some good pressure on him.
Oh, the call out Marcus just missed!
What?
Oh, goes for the GCD light as well. That's an exhaustive recovery that comes through. The breakdance happens right there on the left side, but Luna touches down, and that could be a death knell for this first game, Slow-Mo.
Oh, Marckiemoo dropped. You had it right there. That's going to send Luna out. 2v1 situation. Anonymous Alex, though, has a lot of health left. That little team combo is going to chip away at a little bit of it, though. Big win.
Oh, the call out from Future Bubble.
Not enough, though. Not enough attack off that Pearl. But it is, that catch. That's it, bro.
It's got to be.
Okay, he went ahead, just ground pound and said, go next. Okay.
Okay, indeed. Run me through it, Slow-Mo. What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like they are feeling amazing.
Oh,
that is. I'm having a fanboy moment. This is so weird to me because it was Luna was the GOAT. There was this legacy. He was unbeatable. And he's 44 PR right now.
Yep. And I mean, there's so much to be said too about the team that's opposite them, right? Like I had said, the rise of Marckiemoo, especially in singles, right? There is this new kid on the block saying, you know what, you might have been the GOAT in your time, but this is a new era, my friend. Let's see what we can do happen here in game number 2.
Nice is gonna go ahead and hit Future Bubble right in his face. Anonymous Alex all the way out to the left side. Marckiemoo, no pressure. What a
That's a stock off the right.
Coast to coast, baby.
My God. Okay, Luna whip punish right there. Future Bubble taking that all the way to the bank. Here's the 2v1. Nice little over the top weapon throw into the pogo as well. What a combo from Future Bubble and Marckiemoo.
Nerf spear dare, bro. Future Bubble getting up in the air. Ground pound goes to Luna out. Weapon throw a little shallow.
Upward angle, wait for the pogo. Luna was just dragging towards the bottom right there. Has to go for the signature to try to grab the wall. He was able to do it. It's a reversal, but Marckiemoo is there.
Saved him. Luna got the reversal, still got knocked out. Future Bubble's over there to make the save. What a crazy interaction there as we're halfway through game number 2.
That's
Hit
right.
The stair.
Anonymous Alex still hanging on to this stock too. That is a massive implication with a couple more hits right here. Sidelight comes through. Luna looks for the pickup off stage, is able to get it, but Anonymous Alex just ever present right now, does not want to overcommit while they can. Surely this is a stock. How is he still hanging on to it?
Luna's still pretty healthy too. This is starting to crumble very quickly for red team. Marckiemoo not quite in knockout range, being sent way up. Future Bubble find a way back. Sarah right into Anonymous Alex.
But Anonymous Alex touched the ground too. I mean, at this point you want to go for Luna, but Luna is so lethal off the stage. Marckiemoo, no resources left. That's last stop. Future Bubble has to fight the 2v1, and Anonymous Alex has been hanging on to this stock. Wants to take the last one also, and answers back in this game with authority.
They sat up in their seats, bro. they locked in on that gamer lean.
How hard was that angle? Now, yep, tiebreaker game, and of course we're running it right back to Demon Island.
Nice follow up from Future Bubble. Gonna get that spear combo. Great dare from Luna.
But the Future Bubble! The coverage! He doesn't even have to go out there. That's just a whole stock.
He's everywhere all at once. But the range off that spear, the speed off that pearl, such a good pick to be able to get work done here in the set. Luna fighting an arm, desperately waiting for that weapon drop, has gauntlets in hand, staying out of the way of that side air from Marckiemoo.
Oh, Marckiemoo tried to target swap towards Luna, but Luna did not fight there on the right side. Okay, we dash it in now, Luna. Okay, we find 2 stocks off the top, Luna. Why not? Okay, lead goes right back over to blue team. And look at this, Anonymous Alex, not super healthy on this stock, but we saw how long he was able to survive in the last game.
He did a really good job taking out that last stock, for sure.
Luna! Luna! Okay, Future Bubble with the save. Anonymous still hanging on right here. Can't find the conversion. Luna.
They're shook.
They are so shook. They're scared. They said this is the old GOAT. This is the old GOAT. How can we compete?
Luna actually looking really good in this game.
Okay, finally, Anonymous Alex falls on the left side, but that's a misconversion from Future Bubble. That was so huge for this game.
You gotta connect.
Oh no. Okay. Recovery from Future Bubble is exhausted, can't extend further than that. Marckiemoo going to town on the left side. That's enough to get the stock on the right for Luna, forces the 2v1, but Anonymous Alex has been hanging on to these stocks for so long. Can he do it here?
No, they got him tied up. Starved. Oh!
Wait, off stage, has to let it rip. I don't blame you at all, but we're going to game number 4. Marckiemoo and Future Bubble take this one.
Wow. We're going to game 5. I'm telling you right now.
You heard it here first.
I'm telling you right now, we are going to game 5. You can see the determination on their faces. They are not going to go down like that. Great game. Anonymous Alex just didn't really have enough there at the end. Luna getting knocked out a little early definitely hurt him. Luna needs to stay alive, be able to support his teammate a little long. We've seen both games. It's gone down to that. It's gone down to that Anonymous Alex 1v2 situation. Game number 4, and Future Bubble and Marckiemoo with the advantage here. Okay. Luna and Anonymous Alex fighting for that winner side run, trying to stay on winner side.
Picks up the gauntlets once again, and Anonymous Alex gets to play forward a little bit, takes that trade with Luna's signature all day if it means you get first strike, and they find 2 to go. Future Bubble off the bottom, just like that. I think you're right, Slow-Mo. We might be going to a game 5.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, there's no way Luna and Anonymous Alex are just gonna go down without a fight like that. Both players very prideful, very want to perform well, want to always be at their best.
Okay, Anonymous Alex not overcommitting right there in the 2v1 situation as Luna came off the respawn. Future Bubble, first real signature that we've been seeing off of that spear so far, has been so good at setting up these alley-oops for Marckiemoo, but now Marckiemoo gets to initiate right here. The dodge comes through. It's so deep, picks up the weapon throw off of Anonymous instead. Wait, Marckiemoo was exhausted! Marckiemoo was exhausted that whole time! Why? What? Are you kidding me?
Where did all the stocks go?
They're gone. We're going next. Maybe we're not going to game 5. Okay, Luna off stage now. Chase dodge up means
Very smart. Turn it around, making sure your teammate's okay.
that's right. Okay, caught him with the anti-air recovery from Future Bubble as well. Wants to go for another one. There's the pickup from Luna going down. This might be over. It's a 2v1 for Anonymous Alex now.
That's 3. Okay, 3 stocks to 2. He's got to get rid of Marckiemoo immediately.
Of course, of course.
Immediately.
Okay, I mean, even if you lose a stock here, not the worst thing in the world. You do get starved for a little moment as well. Anonymous Alex, no weapon in the tank, though. This might be the first stock, and there it is off the top. You have to go for the starve right now, of course, if you're red team. The big thing is, when can Anonymous Alex find a weapon and get that opportunity onto Marckiemoo? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's walking away. Oh, no. Okay, there's one stock. Can Anonymous Alex get one on Marckiemoo and force the 1v1?
How do you get that lucky? It literally dropped in his hand.
Okay, sometimes it's the blessing of Odin for just a second. Oh, reading Future Bubble's soul for a moment. Marckiemoo doesn't want to overextend, and he knows it. One missed dash right here means Anonymous Alex could potentially get a stock. Get out of there while you can.
I got a little mad the Future Bubble didn't extend that combo, but then again, he wasn't in knockout range. He wouldn't have been able to confirm the stock, and it just would have put more damage on Marckiemoo.
Anonymous. Oh, that's a huge miss. Marckiemoo went first. Okay, off stage, recovery comes through. Anonymous Alex can't overextend too much, not off the top just yet. This is the opportunity. One missed hit from Anonymous Alex could be curtains for this set. Oh, Marckiemoo wasn't in position quite yet. Didn't want to overextend into his teammate. Missed recovery. Okay, nothing left. Nothing left. That has to be it. And Marckiemoo and Future Bubble close it down 3-1.
I was about to crash out, bro.
I was right there with you, dude. I didn't get one of the boxes to step on, but I was gonna jump off it for a second.
If he would have thrown that, oh my goodness. Anonymous Alex, though, what a push there at the end.
Yes, absolutely.
He had all the odds stacked against him. Looked like there was no hope at all, but that was so close.
So close. And I mean, I think, like, you had said it at the start of the 2v1, and it was exactly correct, right? Like, go for Marckiemoo, force yourself into the 1v1 situation, right? And it is a 1v1 you can certainly win if you're Anonymous Alex at that role, right? The hard thing was, I mean, even with a couple of opportunities that the red team handed over, with a bit of a miscommunication, a bit of team hits as well that came through, I don't think it's, but that stock from Marckiemoo in game number 3 as well.
He was so locked in.
This is the one I think I'm talking about. Look at this. Marckiemoo has been exhausted the entire time. Said, you know what, I'm losing this stock, but I can get a great trade out of this.
Everybody with me.
Oh, what? But man, I mean, the action here at BCX has just been absolutely tremendous, dude. It's just so sick watching these teams go at it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
And we're gonna take a look at this game stats, and you can literally look at this one screen and figure out what went on with this.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
that Anonymous Alex putting out 714 damage.
Insane.
714 damage in that game. Luna coming in with 260. We could have got a little more out of Luna. That could have gone a little differently.
Yeah, and I mean, I point back to some of the earlier games, especially.
Good without like more than 2K.
Bro, Mark, you have more hours than me.
Yeah, I know that, but like only less than 2K. And DeMarko thinks he's doing something by streaming.
No, I'm just for proof later, in case we have this argument again. So what's gonna happen when you have more hours than me? Because I guarantee you do.
No, I'm not saying that I have more hours than you. I'm saying you have more than 2K.
Mark, Trevor, he does not have more than 2K hours, Mark.
That's up to the people, bro.
Oh, really? What about you? What's your opinion, Mark?
I'm gonna keep that private.
Oh, private? What's wrong? You too scared?
I don't put my opinions out like that.
Oh, what's wrong? You ain't got no.
Why are you switching topics? This is not how many hours you got.
Yeah, and it's hours to say who's better. So what's up, Mark?
Yeah,
who's better between us, Mark? Mark. Huh? So after your victory against Anonymous Alex and Luna, how do you feel?
I felt good. Like, I was actually pretty proud of myself because I didn't feel like I was really that good at twos, but I'm just proud that we've gone this far and we're gonna hopefully keep doing good, you know?
Yeah, sure. How you feel?
I mean, you already know how it is. You know, the carry of the support. You know what I'm saying?
The carry? The carry? I mean, you did have a couple clutch moments saving Mark, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't say it's a carry.
I mean, he did his part too.
Well, what qualifies it as a carry?
A carry, you know, supporting, saving, having more damage, you know.
So what I'm hearing is just more damage?
No, basically, if he has more accidents, and how many accidents do you have?
Who looks at accidents? No one looks at that.
I mean, do not slate. Come back. Hey, don't mess with her. She not playing.
So what's about to happen?
I'm finna dust this man.
Alright, so Mark, I don't know. Apparently some beef got started. Mark thinks he could beat Trevor in the race.
Okay.
Bubble in the race. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move over there, right? We're gonna have a frame by frame finish. All you have to do is run past me, and we're gonna let the video see the winner. I bet. So they're not racing me. I dust these boys. What is this about? How far you want to run it? At the end? At the end? Alright. When I say go, run. Liz, you better hurry up, bro. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be so real with you. You don't want to move out the way. Ready?
You lose. You lose.
I gotta make this promise right now. Mark just dusted me in a race, but Mark, next BCX, I'm beating you. I'm beating you.
Hey, he got track, but basketball is my thing. Don't
Whatever. I'm beating you next year, Mark. Remember this.
What makes you say that?
Because I'm trained just to beat you, specifically you, in a race.
You're gonna. Good luck, you know. Good luck.
Bro's out of breath after racing me. Because, you know, I'm just that cold. I'm just that cold. I'm just that cold. I'm just that cold.
You're good.
Mark was like, I can beat you with a head start. I was like, no, you can't, Mark.
I mean,
I don't know why you acted so confident.
I mean, if I ran at the speed I did at the end of the whole thing, you think I could?
So Mark, you're posted right there, dog.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually up there.
What's that say, Marky? Wait, do you even make Mordex?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I mean,
I thought you just did that to troll Sandstorm. I'm not even going to catfish you.
I it's my actual name.
Okay, word. I didn't know that.
Like, I wouldn't think too much of them, but now we're kind of forced to.
That's kind of. Skelter is from Sweden. He's from Austria. Oh. Either way, Marckiemoo, and Future Bubble. You know about Marckiemoo and Future Bubble. One thing, I think this has already been said on the stream, I'm not sure, is that Future Bubble actually got Marckiemoo his first PC, right? Which I think so dope. It's so cool. And I also, like, whenever I first heard about Marckiemoo, just the piece of information I was told, yeah, this guy, he doesn't talk to anyone other than his teammate, and they talk with like Steam voice chat, and he got his PC from his teammate, and he just showed up one day, and now he's just winning tournaments. That's insane. That's super dope. I love such an amazing come-up story, and yeah, seeing them team together now, it's cinema.
And that's crazy too, because like for him to win the Autumn Royale, right? And it all started from just that one exchange of like, hey man, here you go. Like, it's time to game, brother.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's that's what it led up to at least. Yeah. Wonder if Future Bubble knew.
Who knows? Sometimes it's really all it takes. It just takes someone believing in you and just kind of giving you the resources to set yourself up. And yeah, it's just a matter of can you run with it. And I would say that Marckiemoo has definitely ran with it so far. But we have watched a little bit of them earlier today. They were on the mainstream. And let me tell you, man, Marckiemoo and Future Bubble's cohesiveness, also very, very good. I don't know if I'd put it on the same level as I put like Experience and Zen, but they know what they're doing. Yeah. And again, they're both very fantastic players.
Yeah. Now, on the other side, we have J4 and Skeldra. I'm going to start.
They're also seated pretty highly for doubles. But we're going to get started here on Demon Island. Let's get right into it.
And just as we said, that, you know, he's one of the most committed, great sword players. I don't believe we're seeing a great sort of legend coming out from here. We are seeing an axe from J4 though. We're seeing that Teros, that Roman Reigns on the hammer right now. That's a knockout already. Down into orange. That was 18 seconds into the game. More than 100 damage applied and knocked out off stage.
Yeah, I wonder if that's just kind of like, hey, you just kind of got put in the mixer. What happened there? I'm not entirely sure. Is there some connection issues? It looks like we got a little bit of a pause going on here. Is everybody fine? We'll figure that out.
No matter what the tournament's rulebook says, usually a lot of these players are very, very polite and sportsmanship alike with each other, especially at LAN, but even of course in online. So I'm sure that we will figure something out. As we're moving into this next game, it looks like we aren't changing anything. This might be a full-on going back to square zero, okay. And yes it is. We're restarted.
All right, well, I don't know, I guess maybe there's just some controller issues, not entirely sure, but it seems like we have that resolved as we get started here in the actual game one for realsies this time.
All right, now let's see if this one shakes out like the other one did. So far, Marckiemoo looking a lot more healthy. It's a lot more even, but they get the full-on team combo. Not able to catch both of them in that last signatures, but it's going to be one knockout.
And then Skeldra actually kind of had a 1v2 combo, getting both of them caught up in the mix there for a little bit too. Ooh, all right, nice. Answers right back immediately too. Well played. GC one with any damage on these stocks at the moment. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a future bubble versus Skeldra scenario. Marckiemoo gonna have to try and find a way to provide as much support as possible. Great little damage combo there. Nothing too much though.
No. This could be it right here as long as they don't miss this combo. But future bubble didn't know what to follow up there. As Skeldra gets one last final chance, but 2 recoveries are going to be enough.
It looks like future bubble was stuck in the present bubble in that moment, wasn't able to clean up that combo. They do find a way to get the stock regardless though, so they do get the W.
Dude, that's not okay, you can't do that.
What? They dropped the combo, what do you want me to say? They got it anyway, they end up cleaning it up.
I have to point out, the game right before this, there's so much happening in the bracket, and it's such a large bracket. I feel like every time I look at it, I see a new set that I'm like, how did this happen? Marckiemoo Future Bubble took out Jakey and Taya, which is pretty massive too. So they're playing very, very well. Okay, J4 and Skeldra, they had a lot of good moments, right?
Yeah, they did. I mean, they definitely took the lead a couple times. That entire game was the lead being traded back and forth. A crazy 2v1 scenario.
J4 playing Super Bowl on the hammer there for a moment, but Marckiemoo off stage, Skeldra no options. That's so massive. Just a couple of really well-placed
the breaks off J4 until they're able to get back to the stage. Does take the stock. Did they answer back? No, okay. Both blue team members will lose the stock here, but still, you take a look at the damage that's already dealt to Skeldra. J4 a little bit, but Skeldra definitely. In the yellow, I just respawned! Please, give me a break. Skeldra following right behind. Now one stock apiece, but okay, well there goes J4, and now we got another 2v1. Marckiemoo.
Oh, it looks like we have a 1v1, okay.
Future Bubble just can't believe it. I don't know what happened there.
Combo comes out.
All right, maybe potentially get something started, and did get a couple of them, but nothing really followed.
And there it is. That is going to be the game. That's 1-1. Wow, that is definitely not that great. You can see even Skeldra and J4, it's like this victory has a bitter taste.
Yeah,
for sure. At the end of the day, of course, you've all been playing your heart out for this entire time. You get a disconnect. It's very unfortunate, but the show must go on.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is what it is. I mean, it's definitely unfortunate, but you listen. Okay, so I bring this up every once in a while, right? But it's something that's always stuck with me, all right? Way back when, like over a decade ago, and because I'm old, actually have to go to the next play. Now, while the end of that game did not go the way you wanted to, looks like there may have been some sort of malfunction. Future Bubble is definitely beside himself. You need to focus on what's happening now.
Oh, with the save though, Skeldra goes down there and helps him out. I absolutely agree with you, by the way. That's a great piece of wisdom. Skeldra
stage actually accidentally hit Future Bubble in the head, and there wasn't any like great combo, but you did put a little bit of damage on him, and then J4 actually got an additional hit out of that. So something we hope we don't see. And you know what? This is a bit of a break right here, right?
Okay.
Now this is a lot of damage. Future Bubble ends up dropping the combo again, but you know what? Maybe that's okay. You do end up going down, But it's now 3 stocks to 3. Okay, excuse me, 3 stocks to 2. J4 and Skeldra. I mean, it's still anybody's game, but they do have a pretty solid lead here.
I mean, might have not been intentional either way. Very smart play. Now we have the team combo set up. Future Bubble. Let's see if he is in the future or in the present. Sair comes out. It's not going to be the stock. The weapon throw will seal the deal, though. And there it is. 2-1 on the board.
All right. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. It looked a little shaky at the beginning there. And again, I was wondering if Future Bubble was maybe still in their head a little bit from what happened in that game 2.
That's why they're not past the bubble. And they're future bubble.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was a present bubble, but no longer the past bubble.
Yeah.
It is only the future bubble.
Exactly.
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Very good pickup. But hopefully that's exactly what we see the rest of this set here, right? Going into game 4, we're up 2-1. Right, we got to keep playing our game. As you can see, some visible frustration from J4. But as we get to this game 4 here, and again, this is for top 8. There's a lot of stress.
We got J4 meditating for a moment, only to open Twitter, trying to compose themselves for this next game. We're getting readied up, controller in hand, as we're moving on to Demon Island.
All right, well,
careful if he does not want. What was that dodge by Future Bubble? The timing on that, impeccable. Skeldra is able to pick up the end light though. J4 is able to get a revenge hit. Oh, just barely missing that neutral signature. It would have been really, really good.
Yeah, okay, they do find a way to clean up anyway. That's huge. And now you got another 2v1 scenario. Doesn't get the follow-up hit, but Marckiemoo still going up there. Does not pick him up though.
It's not over. J4, okay. Yeah, J4 gets back up only to get hit with a sideline by his teammate. He's not getting a break right now.
He said, you're fine. You don't want to get comboed. I'm going to beat up your friend. And this started going right after him. There's just no breaks. No breaks. It's one combo or the other.
4 stocks to 2 right now, and Skeldra is still the most damaged one. He's getting stressed out right now by the pressure that Future Bubble and Marckiemoo are putting on him. Oh, that could have been massive, but it's not going to connect. Gets the knockout though. Future Bubble down to their last. Marckiemoo soon to follow.
And that's very big. Now, it is 1 stock all around. But as you can see, Skeldra having to play on the backside of things just a little bit, recognizing the damage that they're at. And we've seen stocks flying all over the place. Skeldra might be done here, just looking for a way to get it done, but no. Marckiemoo trying to create some space for themselves, but J4 also trying to protect his friend.
Yeah, catches both of them. Skeldra able to get back up.
That was not, oh my God! Oh
into the D-line there, and there it is.
Future Bubble living up to the name, man. Just setting his friend up. Oh my God, that was so gross.
I need a replay of that. I need a replay of that.
Oh my God,
man. I'm going to be in a really bad mood until I get a replay of that.
Oh my God, do we have that right here? Oh, okay,
no, this is
that
was highlights.
Yep.
I believe it.
That was when he ran off stage, I think.
Yeah, that's a highlight.
Well, that was just a reaction. It was a pretty crazy reaction.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a set. Man, both teams played very well. Some awkward scenarios, but for the most part, the team combos were on point, man.
As you mentioned, also, doing a very, very good job at coming back mentally from these issues that they were having.
Yep. All right, I believe this is the last game here. We should be getting into that last stock scenario coming up here soon. Oh my God, dude, that was such a crazy last stock, man.
Let's see.
Yeah, coming up here.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
And then the D-Light's here, catching his teammate as well. Wow.
Oh my God.
It's the D-Light's here immediately after that caught me off guard. It's like you're not even catching your breath after doing that. Like you're immediately going back onto the stage, setting up the spacing, getting D-Light, recognizing that he's at the height where you can D-Light. My teammate is in the way. It doesn't even matter. He's gonna get knocked out by the Sair.
Dude, just have the team just having that much awareness of each other. Marckiemoo, like I want to know. Like I wish we could like get.
Yeah! That's what we do! That's what we do! That's what we do! That's what we do! We're fifth right now. We're fifth right now. Yup. Fifth place. That's what we do. Wait. Nothing less. Nothing. How do you say that? It's all worth it, bro. Oh, let's move. Oh, yeah, I wish there was more
DC twice. It should have been a 3-0.
Yeah,
it should have been a DO.
I lost the 1v1 because we were in a 2v1 PTC. So.
Can they take out Sack and use? Dude, it's going to be tough. We're going in.
Fortress Alliance.
Let's go.
I mean, get used to this, I guess. Every year there seems to be
There's always
a
one
map.
man. The fight for literally 4 seconds, his teammate gets knocked out as a result. You just can't leave him alone.
What
Oh
a
my
follow-up.
gosh.
The neutral signature coming out.
That was
Future
awesome.
bubble. So look at the defense from Onyx really coming in clutch.
Oh, that's
but
got to be. Yeah, beautiful,
wow.
beautiful.
What a
Hughes and
barrage.
Stack. Man, they're playing so clean. This is the team.
Okay,
This
see,
is the team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you just come off of a win like that, especially a win that took 3 games in a row, they're hot.
They
got hot hands. It's not like they lost a couple, then won. They won 3 in a row. They're on a streak.
Yeah, and you can kind of see their confidence growing. They keep going for these heat checks, and they keep checking out, no problem. And as long as that keeps working, they're going to keep pushing the envelope. And that's just even worse for Future Bubble and Marckiemoo.
Just for fun, what's the over-under? We see another map here in this game 2. Wow, that's 0% chance we're going to see a new map back on the Fortress Alliance. I love.
But man, Sack and Hughes are looking like champions.
Okay, they've got a damage lead.
Oh,
Sack
that
in
was
trouble.
so nice, Future Bubble. What a play. What a play. Marky got a full stock lead on a team that you don't often get a stock lead on this team. Marckiemoo.
He should be playing far back, but I see Sack kind of leak his way into the front line often.
He's trying to find free opportunities. Oh, wait.
Way to turn around.
They can do this.
This could go either way. This is a tough one to call.
Deal enough damage and then let Hughes finish it up.
Use the stock tank, and we've seen him take down these 2v1s. As long as they can build the damage on the final 2 stocks.
Oh!
Blue team, left to his own devices without a weapon. Picks up the gauntlets.
How is he gonna?
He just has to be
And he stayed on the ground the whole time.
Yeah, well.
That takes
just
courage.
be where they're not. If they're in the air, you're on the ground. Sack keeps himself alive, yet still gets the punish there. Nice. Nice uppercut followed by Marckiemoo.
This is last time we saw Hughes win the 1v2, he had a significant damage lead. This one, not so much. It's going to be extremely difficult. But Future Bubble and Marckiemoo know well enough to respect what Hughes has got coming for him. So they got to play this optimally. Hughes can definitely win it. Oh, that's so good. I love seeing those same side team combos. Like the smoothness they have in between each other's hitboxes.
Okay,
oh my God!
Another one right there for you, Foda.
So good.
Keep ordering them. They'll keep serving them.
I just want one
more. There it is. There it is. To finish it off.
Let's go.
Okay, there's the response. Is easily finished up by a team of this caliber, and here we are already back on to game 3, Fortress Alliance. There's more maps in this game, I promise you.
No.
If somehow this is your first time watching Brawlhalla.
Who's gonna get the first stock that dictates the momentum for the rest of the match? A big punish. The weapon throw didn't help. Oh no!
And they doubled 1v1, Marckiemoo off on the edge. Sack and Hughes hunting down Future Bubble's second stock. Oh, nice follow-up, catches both, and Marckiemoo the one to fall.
God.
Except for the damage. Don't look at the damage if you want to. If you're believing in future Bubble and Marckiemoo, don't look at the damage. Okay, you
No, they
nice
can do this.
follow-up with that. Did he get? Oh, he did. You can see there on the KO feed at the top.
Wait.
That the side air comes through. That is it.
GG.
Red team wins.
Okay, 2-1 favor Sack and
South
Hughes.
American, they don't.
All right, future Bubble and Marckiemoo need to make a change here to turn the tides. They've got a game in the set though, so we know that they have what it takes to earn a win over this team. And we're back again.
We're back. We're back.
Of course, as a Lions.
We're
oh
back.
my goodness.
To Brawlhalla's.
I
If
appreciate
it was a neutral instead of a down, it would have worked.
Yeah, but you got to go for the swag sometimes. You really got to swag. Okay, they get the first stock. They followed up by the second. We got a 2-stock lead here.
Look at Marckiemoo's health. This is not just.
Still, as long as they hold on to it, they're like dodging in the same exact area. Okay, they're 2 stacked.
No.
They're 2 stacked. They got hit by the same exact things twice and not able to make it back with a
That's
touch.
heartbreaking. Okay, they're still in the lead, but that's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Looking amazing on the second stock. He's playing a high defense legend, exactly where you want to be.
It's not over though. They really got they gotta keep the foot on the gas because using Sack can turn it around at any moment. Oh, but they're so clean. They're so clean. Is that it?
Off the side of the stage. Relentless.
Oh no! Wait.
Who's coming away with this? They're all still alive somehow, making it back with a lot of damage taken. Red team in trouble. On their final stock, that'll do it for Sack. Hughes fights his way in.
That's
and a go next.
That's GG.
That's a go next. There it is.
We're going to
Game 5. Get used to that this weekend, everybody, because we've got the best players in the world, and they're not going out without a fight. Okay, well, I mean, I don't even know. How do you predict?
No,
that's a bold thing to try to even predict. It
could go any way, man. It just comes down to what happens in Game 5.
And you know they're not changing.
Wait, are we?
You know they're not changing maps.
They're not changing.
You know it already. It's just about
everybody
the gameplay.
already knew it.
All right,
here we go. Hit them for free. Use is always there to punish.
It's almost a disadvantage to try to hit your opponents up. They punish you so effectively.
And with a cannon side air, like that move is so like you get away.
Perfectly placed down air for future Bubble to take that stock, tie up the game.
What a great start to a Game 5.
I mean, up. A recovery on Sack.
Sack's in trouble. Sack's taking some big damage here. Oh, is that it? Yes! He's been knocked out. Hughes in trouble. He's got both of the boys after him. And one more time like that, it's over for him. And that's it! They got him out! Marckiemoo and Future Bubble can win this! But Hughes has 2 stocks.
Hughes has 2 stocks. He has 2 stocks. He's the 1v1 world champion.
I can't believe Sack has been knocked out already. Hughes is trying to be so careful about it, but Marckiemoo finds his way in.
Stock to 3.
Man, do you believe?
There's no go next.
Do you believe?
It has to be here for you.
Oh, he can win this. It's gonna.
It could end here. Death touch. Do they have it? No, he finds his way out. Where was the setup? Where was the follow-up?
No.
Sneaks out without taking too much damage. Still.
I mean, their combos have been getting interrupted, but like they haven't gotten hit. They keep dealing damage to Hughes. If it keeps going this way, they're gonna win it. Hughes must be looking for the knockout on Future Bubble. He probably, he could probably manage it in a 1v1. There's no one better.
Hughes in the beginning. This is where they need you the most.
We need this. You need the spirit bomb. Hughes, come on, bro.
Oh,
that's it. That's it. Marckiemoo and Future Bubble. They did it. Oh my gosh. Game 5 against South America's best. Unbelievable.
Woo! Okay, that's exciting. That was not a free match.
Let's go!
They had to work for that. That's everything. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hear people popping off here in the crowd.
You guys ground out that full set. Full 5 games. I mean, talk to me about how you were able to pull that one out.
Honestly, not gonna lie, it's all up to him, man. He told me the game plan. This is all him. He told me the game plan. He told me to target Sack because, you just kept playing back, and that's what we did. We played our best, and we're gonna keep doing it till Sunday.
Now, Marckiemoo, I'm very excited to talk to you. Obviously, Autumn Royale winner, name banner for yourself in the entryway. Everyone has their eyes on you this event. Talk to me about how you got into Brawlhalla to begin with.
So basically, I was just in the Xbox party one time, and I was really bored, and I just picked up Brawlhalla, and then I just found out it was fun, and then continued to play it.
So how did this duo come to fruition?
Okay, so basically what happened was I queued Bubble in ranked. He 3-stocked me, and then I sent him a message. I was like, "You're so good. Could you be my 2s partner?" He said yes. We came up to this point. He brought me my PC. We continued to grind, and we got up to this point.
You got him his first PC?
Yeah, I did. I bought his whole setup. I saw the potential in him, so I knew he can be like so good. So that's definitely my best teammate, and my brother too.
And now it's paying off. You guys you get the win out from under the defending champ right now. So as a duo, how are you feeling about your potential in this competition? Could you be the team to bring this one home?
I'm feeling like really nervous because I've never placed this good in like a major before, especially at a LAN. So I'm just gonna see what happens like next. So I'm gonna just go with the flow, see what happens.
You won Royale.
I completely forgot I won Royale.
I said it at the beginning.
I completely forgot. Well, I mean in a 2s major, this is my best placement. In a 2s major, yeah, that's the right thing to say.
All right, now, you guys are definitely a team that everyone has their eyes on, but if you had to pick a duo that you'd want to face off against in this tournament, who do you think it'd be?
It got to be Cutie and Experience. I ain't gonna lie. I'm coming for him. It got to be Cutie and Experience. I know. I need to fight them again. Not gonna lie.
All right, I love it. Marckiemoo, you?
I have absolutely no clue. Like, I don't really even know what to say.
All right, you know what? You're just playing your cards a little close to your chest. I respect it. I respect it. Either way, phenomenal performance. So congratulations on your win, continuing your way through the competition. I'm going to let you guys enjoy that for a little bit as we prepare for the last matchup here on the main stage. And for now, we're going to send it back on over to White Sheepy at the desk.
Oh my goodness, what an incredible interview. Honestly, I love it. So how you feeling about Sack Hughes versus Marckiemoo and Future Bubble? How did that look? Flambo.
I'm like, bro, is like, I love the fact, actually, that we got that interview with Glitter because she was able to ask him the question, like, how did y'all do it? And he's just like, yo, Marky gave me the game plan, bro. He told me the target, I went for it. I'm like, yeah, you could see it. You know, that's the cool part about it. It's like, I love hearing what the players calm to each other and then being able to, like, go back in my memory and be like, yeah, that is kind of what it looked like. Yeah, he was really playing back, and he just... But the execution, right? You gotta love and respect the execution. That's so sick.
That really, really is. Yes, Taza.
I never thought they were going to win. I didn't think they were going to win it. And so being able to see that was an insane upset to me. I was looking at the bracket, I was talking to Flam, I was like, look at how free Marckiemoo and Future Bubble's path was to the bracket. Everyone keeps getting upset. Sack and Hughes are going to destroy them. And then they beat Sack and Hughes in 2v2s? I can't believe it. This is making an argument for Marckiemoo just to be the best player in the world. I cannot believe how good he is at both of these game modes. He's already a favorite of mine to take BCX as it is, but I never, the story with Future Bubble, I knew about the story of how Marckiemoo got his first PC. I didn't realize that was his team's his doubles mate, and now they're undefeated going into 2s. That's right. You don't get a better story than that. They're immediately the fan favorite to win the tournament.
It is an incredible story, and they're doing so fantastic. But like, I do want to talk about Sack and Hughes also. Okay, amazing.
We have coming up another winner's side top 8 qualifier. It is the previous world champion Impala against one of the best, coolest up-and-comers of the past year, Balloon Boy.
This one's so hard for me.
I know.
So we're not supposed to be biased.
Oh no,
as
be biased, bro. You can go for Balloon Boy. I got Impala. I'll do it.
I mean, here's the deal. I mean, Balloon Boy has been coming in my streams since I had like 200 followers.
Okay.
He has been around in my community for so long. I have watched him grow up, get so good at this game, mature, and now here we are at BCX, and I get to commentate my boy over there going up against Impala, trying to stay alive in winner's side.
Okay.
This is crazy.
That is wild, and I feel like it makes sense why you're like, I'm not supposed to be biased, but like, this dude, low-key my son, bro.
That's my boy.
I get it, but on the other side, that's the GOAT Impala.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not only, and here's the thing, right? Like, when we're doing...
He has been so good in this community, his performance in 2022 especially, but...
I don't care what anybody says, Balloon Boy had the most hype match at BCX against Impala. I encourage you to go watch the full set.
It comes down to this. Balloon Boy, he is not going to go off that Devil Jin. That is what he is going to lock in on. And we're going to see how he goes against the absolute LAN GOAT known as Impala.
And so a lot of people don't really use that SIG super often with Kofi,
but Balloon
right?
Boy gets the stock.
Okay, let's go. Balloon Boy gets one up. You can hear the crowd clapping a little bit. They're like, all right, Balloon Boy. A little bit of the underdog story here. And also, Balloon Boy just is like a community favorite. You know
that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean?
He's been around so long. He's been so active in the community. It is, I'm very very proud to see what he's been able to accomplish. Not to take anything from Impala, like I said, he is he's a world champion. Oh, he got
that's it. That's it. No, he doesn't charge it.
He dodged.
Oh, he's still going for it. Balloon Boy gets the gravity cancel silent, pushes him even further, and Impala has to burn the recovery. He's going to get back on the stage, but still a lot of damage racked up for Impala here.
Yes, Balloon Boy put on amazing pressure there.
You dropped D-Light recovery?
Yes, let him drop it. Let him drop it. It's okay.
Other legends like Taros or Zol, where he has a super strong signature he can rely on to bring things back, or something cheesy like a Surrey neutral sig to carry you off stage. He's going to have to earn it.
Balloon Boy's doing such a good job catching those landings, getting the hard reads on Impala here. Sidelight going to come out and whip. Balloon Boy backing up, hits a stair, coming off the top of the neutral sig. Pretty safe option, though, if Impala would have gone upstairs. Not anyway, for really punished. There we go, all the way up to the blast zone. Not quite enough, but Impala can't get a weapon. Balloon Boy's got his hands all over him right now, and that takes him out. Balloon Boy takes game number 1.
Okay, so this one's interesting, right? Because I feel like based off of the way that I saw Impala approach that game 1, it felt like he tried to BCX champion aura him a little bit with some of the plays that he was making, right? Where it was like, listen, I'm him, and you can see that in some of the plays, but they weren't finishing, right? Like it was like, oh snap, super cool string, you got the new hotness, and then you've been gassing up the new Playboy Cardi album for a year, and then it drops and it's garbage, right? Like that's kind of how that felt, where it's like, oh, you're really gassing it up, but then you weren't able to get those KOing blows. Maybe this time around, he's gonna be able to put Balloon Boy on to what he's been cooking, and that's a great start. Look at this, already getting the weapons arm on Balloon Boy, hasn't been touched yet, got a D-Light into the gravity cancel N-Sig as well, and Balloon Boy still has yet to get a weapon and cannot touch Impala.
No, that's that experience. That's what Impala's good at. He's able to make those adaptations. That's what's the difference between great players and good players. He is able to get that download, make those adjustments, and we see it working in spades for him here. And game number 2 is Impala is put absolute offensive onslaught against Balloon Boy right now.
And this is why he's so good, right? If I'm Impala, after losing game 1, what I'm telling myself is the way I was playing was actually fine. I just took way too long to get the first stock. Just run it back. And that's exactly what he's doing, right? Slowly inching him closer and closer. You have a whole stock to play with. You can trade. It doesn't matter. You get one N-Light, GG.
And just like that, Impala draws a line in the sand, says absolutely not, ties the setup, and now we got to go into game number 3. To be real, they both deserve it.
They do. They do.
To be real, they both deserve it.
Sometimes
orange, we're in the first stock. This is looking much, much better for Balloon Boy this game. Nice confirmation from Impala.
Is it looking much better?
It is, Flambo, it is. Continuing to put the pressure on Balloon Boy.
Oh man, and I'm wondering if it's a matter of steam. I feel like Balloon Boy's slowing down a little bit, or maybe it's just that Impala is getting faster. The down sig is going to be the beautiful reversal tool that puts Balloon Boy back into this game number 3, but he is trailing by a lot of damage right now.
He needs looking for that perfect opportunity to lay that starter down. He needs a big string. He needs a gimp stock. He needs a prayer. He needs anything right now to be able to confirm the stock off of Impala.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to break the mold. He doesn't know how to get through the zone of Impala. He doesn't want to rely on weapon throws, it seems like. So he's been going for a lot of dash jump, dash lands, into trying to catch maybe a neutral air or something. But even when he gets a neutral air, he's been struggling to get the reads that follow. Same thing with that sidelight we just saw. Wasn't able to confirm the recovery. And Impala, with the perfect amount of patience, just look at the way that he dissects Balloon Boy. He is a surgeon on the sticks. He's playing Trauma Center while everyone else is playing Brawlhalla.
Oh man, and you can see the wheels turning right now. Balloon Boy, just how do I turn this around? Impala's so good at this game.
Yeah.
like
it's a
what
tough
do
question.
I do? This guy is really good at Brawlhalla. Oh man, but it's gonna go, nobody is swapping legends. We see the Devil Jin, we see the Koji over there to our left. It is gonna be the same thing going into game number 4. Can Balloon Boy dig deep and bring us to a game number 5? I would literally give my left arm to see a game number 5 in the set right now.
I feel the same way, but the way Impala has been playing has been just so pinpoint.
Yes.
Right? Like, he's going off stage and getting...
He has carved out a continuing increasing lead against Balloon Boy here. The sideline, bro, gravity cancel into a ground pound, and Balloon Boy is in deep trouble.
Yeah, maybe 2 D-Lights away probably from getting the stock, but Balloon Boy finally finds one with a D-Light recovery. He's in the decently light orange. This is still within the realm of possibility to force this to a game number 5.
Yes, We need a game 5 here. This is such a good set.
Slow-mo, look at this crowd. Right, look at this crowd that came here to watch Balloon Boy versus Impala. They want it as bad as we do. Can we get that game 5?
They're here for it. We're here for it. We are standing
Here we go.
on side stream right now. Brawlhalla fans, as Balloon Boy tries to bring this back. Continue to connect, pressure on Impala. Ground pound's gonna get it done. There's a stop.
Balloon Boy, he doesn't get the edge guard. He doesn't get the D-light, but he still has advantage. He goes off stage and lets Impala get a weapon, but the damage has been equalized, and that's the most important part. And he gets the lead. Balloon Boy is making the impossible possible right now at BCX 2024.
He's got the lead, everyone. He is actually trying to make this happen right now. If we can get to a game 5, Impala, Balloon Boy, old school versus new school. Okay, here we go. Impala missing with the downlight. Oh, nice signature. Great placement. Almost frame perfect.
Oh, he tries to get another side stick here. Impala's starting to crumble. He's gonna make it back. He gets the hit. He gets the hit, and it gives him the chase dodge to be able to get back into the game. Balloon Boy was this close, but no, the show must go on.
Here we go. Impala coming up. Gonna go ahead and catch Balloon Boy off the top platform. Balloon Boy fishing in. Oh no, you gotta stay out of the way of that, brother. Come on.
There's no way. Impala is hunting. Man, look at this movement right now on the bow. Balloon Boy doesn't know when to let out an attack. He's trying to find it. They're playing so patiently. Neither of them want to let this go. I think Impala desperately doesn't want this to go to a game 5. I don't know if his mental can take it after such the lead that he had earlier in this game. But Balloon Boy, at this point, you got to be feeling yourself, right?
I know.
You're switching gears. The engine is revving up. It's hot in the kitchen.
It is. It is definitely warm in the kitchen. As a Balloon Boy continuing to pick away.
Oh, he goes for the side
damage on Impala. Can he make the miracle happen?
He wanted to win the game right there. He's going for recovery. It's not going to be enough, but Impala can maybe take 1, maybe 2 straight hits before he's in the KO zone. And this is going to be what puts him in the KO zone. Impala no longer has margin for error. He has to play perfect, and the delay recovery is just barely not enough. The ceiling is too high.
Balloon Boy just literally 1 interaction away from going to game number 5, and he gets it done.
Lord Jesus, I'm an adult, but I need an adult. You know what I mean? I need someone to solve the gurney. I'm this close. Got lights on me or whatever, but I generally don't sweat right now.
Okay, here we go.
Though, I am wet.
Yes.
Okay? They got me sweating, bro. This is the sweatiest Brawlhalla you'll probably see today.
A ground pound to be seen, swapping over to sword. Balloon Boy needs a weapon. Where's that? The gods of the holler not delivering, but the weapon throw does, knocking Balloon Boy onto a second stock. This is exactly how it was in last game.
This is true. Balloon Boy, we've seen it, can bring it back from here. He has a bow in hand. He needs to get a couple more hits on Impala, though, before it feels a little bit more realistic, and Impala is inching further into the lead. Beautiful weapon throws as well, forcing out the dodges from Balloon Boy, and he's following up, and he might lean even heavier into those weapon throws right now.
There we go, an arm recovery, gonna keep Impala at bay for now, has those gauntlets back in hand, and that is what has been working for Balloon Boy. Big recovery, not quite enough to get the knockout. Weapon throw has the bounce, no follow.
Nice catch!
But the signature will hit, and that will tie the stocks up. Let's hear it, B-Stream crowd right now.
Okay. Impala does have the lead here, but in damage only, the stock count is even. Balloon Boy is swinging back. He's getting these dash jump neutral airs into guaranteed neutralize, but Impala keeps finding a way to hit him back. But until Balloon Boy loses the stock, there is still hope.
That neutral stick was really ambitious from Impala. It was like this far
Sometimes
away.
you just gotta let it rip, man.
Right, sometimes you just gotta let it go. It works out or it doesn't. Balloon Boy, can he find his lane to get back up on stage? Can he thread that needle? Impala right there? No, he backed up, gave him the respect, gave him the space that he needed.
Oh my goodness, the down stick would have been he dropped the conversion. That was a huge opportunity for Balloon Boy. That side air was guaranteed, but he dropped it. But he's still pushing forward. Impala doesn't have a weapon. Finally gonna pick up that sword. He's gonna start threatening those D-lights into the recovery. But Balloon Boy gets another side stick, but it's not enough. The weapon throw is gonna push him even further. He has the lead. Is Balloon Boy going to take out one of the former BCX world champions on the winner's side and guarantee a spot in top 8?
Oh my goodness. The tension is palpable.
He's swinging back. It's not enough.
In this arena
Look how
right
big
now.
this crowd is, man.
Here we go. Can Balloon Boy find his way? He has every time thus far. The hit feet back on the ground. Here we go. And Paulo trying to figure out. Oh, he threw the weapon away. He gave Balloon Boy the option. We're going to see a starve. No, he wanted to keep those gauntlets.
Okay, he wants to get the hands on him. And Paulo needs one more hit, though. The weapon throw is going to force it out.
Dodge.
He can hit him like a sidelight. No, he scares him away. And he doesn't get nared as well. That was the most important part. Yeah, if he got the nair, that would have been disastrous. Now, this is where everyone, if your heart rate's not up yet, it's up now. Start taking your blood pressure medication because hypertension is hitting me like a crazy man right now as Balloon Boy is trying to make this happen and Paula is trying to be as clutch as he can.
Here we go. There's so much on the line for both these players right now. Paula trying to prove himself. Balloon Boy trying to prove himself. Nice punish off Impala. Can Balloon Boy get back up? He finds his way back up on stage. He had to give Impala right there to pick him up off the side platform. Neutral stick completely whiffed. Balloon Boy only getting a neutral light on the punish.
Oh my God, they are scrapping. This is so close. Look at the damage. That's even as it could possibly be. Impala is trying to find a way in. Balloon Boy just barely. How did he spot dodge that? This man is insane. Slow-mo has thrown his headset. He can't believe it. This is way too freaking hype. But Balloon Boy is pushing. Impala is trying to slow him down, but he wants it too bad, I think. I don't know if Balloon Boy's going to be able to do it, but we'll find out. Impala has him in the mirror. Balloon Boy gets the scoop. He turns it around. He has the weapon throw, and Balloon Boy has freaking taken out Impala, and we'll see him tomorrow in the winner's side. Top freaking A. Let's freaking go! Jesus! The crowd is up and electric. They're running to the stage. Balloon Boy has done it. Impala was this close. That was some of the craziest freaking brawl holla you'll ever see. That's how hype this game can be. This is why BCX is so special, because you
I'm sorry we missed the first day at BCX, guys. How about I pay for some Subway to make up for it?
That sounds great, to be honest. Thanks.
I'm not forgiving you until I get some chalky chip.
Joe, I promise the moment I see some chocolate chip ice cream, I'll buy you a triple scoop.
Well, in that case, let's get these sandwiches in. Wait, is that DeMarco, Trevor, and Marckiemoo?
I think so. Let's see if we can sit by them.
Hey, Resort, come over here.
DeMarco knows Resort? At least now I can press him for what he said. Where is that music coming from?
I am feeling heavy aura coming towards us.
Is that Resort?
Oh, nah, he has too much aura.
Probably the most handsome Brawlhalla player ever.
If I look like him, I talk smack online too.
Let's get out of here before he finds out who I am.
Minus 1,000 aura.
Shut up, Joe.
Wait a minute, is Marckiemoo facing Java?
Hasn't Marky never beat this guy in a major?
Well, that doesn't matter. He's clearly locked in. Let's watch him.
Now we have to go to the elimination side of bracket, right? So at least with those last couple sets that we saw, it was like, oh, okay, like at least these players, we'll get to see them again. Yeah. Well, now we're seeing them again, right? Java ended up losing to Radish, and so now we have to watch Java go up against Marckiemoo, who lost to Impala, right?
My heart can't take this. My heart cannot take this.
It just hasn't happened yet. Meanwhile, Marckiemoo, the favorite for a lot of people, myself included, to win the entire tournament.
He's been playing so good.
I don't know. Like, for some reason, despite seeing that Java beat them the last time they played, I'm still like, I think Marky got it.
Yeah. I mean, especially the way he played against Sandstorm, I believe was a trial of Freya. I misspoke earlier, thought it was Manihala because I'm dumb. But watching him go toe-to-toe, Mordex to Mordex with Sandstorm was a sight to behold because it was such a fire set. He has the capability. He's gone toe-to-toe with the GOAT, and I mean, he didn't come out on top, but it was real close. Yeah. So we're going to see what he's going to be able to do against Java. From at least the sets we've seen from Java today, this is going to be a little different for him. I mean, he's been, you know, he dealt with Radish. He's been dealing with a lot of Spear, things like that. Now he's going to have to go against those Gauntlets and Scythe. And we don't have to wait at all. We're going to drop right in. Java on the dust. Marckiemoo on the Mordex. And Marckiemoo looking like he wants to go straight to work.
Get it. Oh, this is good so far. I mean, Java finally starting to answer back a little bit. Marckiemoo, I felt like was running away with it a little bit in the beginning, and Java's, you know, just kind of feeling him out a little bit and being like, okay, this is what I need to do to come back. But Marckiemoo does find that recovery and gets the lead a little bit early here.
Yes.
The lead and picks up the gauntlets as well. Java swinging back though. This is great, actually. I think this match is pretty good for the Spear. I like this one.
Yeah, Java's he's just different on it though, man. Especially we were talking about the way he pilots his dust. Marckiemoo coming down low, pressure. Oh, nice clutch there. Yeah, that was clutch from Java. Saved his whole stock. Saved the equilibrium that they're in right now. Marckiemoo with the reversal. Dare is gonna finish it off. Marckiemoo continuing to carve out his lead.
Yeah, and
absolutely. Very, very even as we head into, we are now at 3-minute mark in game number 1. Marckiemoo with the lead. He's continuing to extend it. Ooh.
No dodge. You're a brave man, Java. Wow. And Marckiemoo just lets the end sig rip, saying, you know what? I know where you're going to go. I'm just going to go ahead and close up this game 1. And honestly, that looked like pretty good for Marckiemoo. I know that Java had the one set win between them, but I think, what you said, that was Trial of Freya?
No, that was when he won against
I was gonna say, I was like, was this like that might have been a different Marckiemoo, just because like Marckiemoo in like, let's say like March or April, completely different Marckiemoo than the one that we have now here at BCX, right? Like the amount of improvement he made in that short window of time was actually exponential. It's like wild. It happens rarely in Brawlhalla, but it does happen.
It doesn't happen very often at all. He has definitely improved so much this season, especially. He has gone from nobody really knowing who he was to being a household name in Brawlhalla.
What a goat.
What a goat.
You know, you just gotta look and smile, right? And it's like, all because Future Bubble decided to buy him a PC. Like, you can't make it up. You can't make it up.
He's a humble kid, too. Good kid, good kid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe forgot about that in that exchange. But right now, doing a pretty decent job trying to bring things back. Needs maybe one more endlight in the corner here. Oh, what a dodge, dude. Land reaction time is crazy, right?
Yes.
Like, you won't see that in an online tournament.
Oh. Weapon through the face, can he find the finisher? Oh, the wrong direction, but it was enough to scare Java out of it. Took his options, and we're all tied up.
You see, what I like about that is that, like, Java has the option to, like, fade into the stage there or try to retaliate. And he just guessed wrong. It was like a bit of a 50-50, but now Marckiemoo has been able to bring things back and already has a lead, gets the recovery, forcing Java to recover high. And at this point, is Marky also going to take game 2? Is Java going to have to, like, do a reverse 3-0?
I mean, honestly, so if Marckiemoo takes this game and you put Java in that position, like, can he do it? Yes. Can he? Do I think he can do it against the Marckiemoo that is sitting there right now? I don't think so.
Yeah. No.
3 in a row is a lot.
It's a tough order.
Yes.
I don't want to count him out. But it could be difficult. But first, we have to talk about him getting through this first game, right? He gets that neutral sig. He's still fighting back, but he's been disarmed. He's a recovery away from being down 0-2 in this set. What's going to be the answer here? Marckiemoo just chases him aggressively as he's hovering around the weapon and gets him with the recovery, and now needs one more game to go ahead and progress just a little bit further, right? We're sitting here at an elimination side top 12, so that means the loser of this is going to get, what, 9th place? And then they're going to have to play one more set, and then that one will then qualify them, I think?
Yes.
Or maybe, I don't know. No. Loser gets 9th. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at that last stock from Marckiemoo. Take a look at it. Just the uninterrupted damage there, or not taking any damage. Being able to lay it out. Very, very clean graph from Marckiemoo there. And we're going to see what happens here going into game number 3. Is this the last of Java that we see at BCX?
It may just be, but we won't know until Remix says game.
Remix always let us know. He always lets us know.
It's true. Yeah, he never lost.
He never leads us astray. He never does.
When somebody gets bodied, he says destruction. And when somebody SDs, he'll be like, yeah, what? So we'll let the announcer tell us how things are going to go here as we load into game 3. Small World's End. Java needs to perform the reverse 3-0 in order to have a shot of getting into tomorrow. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. You need to win this one to make it happen. On the other side, side, Marky is looking very convincing. That downlight almost spelled imminent doom for
Java's in
Java.
trouble.
Oh my God.
Java's in trouble,
He's still
bro.
in trouble.
No, he's in big trouble. Oh my
He
goodness.
touched, though. He touched. He has another chance to mix him up. And Marky has just perfect coverage. What is that weapon throw? He wanted it to bounce off the corner and then go straight up and come back down. This guy's brain is actually massive.
Oh, he's trying to play a little chess there for a second.
Wow.
There you go. That's a good opening stock.
Recognizing he caught the recovery there, but Marky's going to refresh and touch the wall there as well. Wow, and just like that, this could be, no, it may very well just be Java's final moment here in the bracket at BCX. Look at the way that Marckiemoo was smothering him. He sees tomorrow in his eyes.
Yeah, I don't know if I see a world where Java comes back from this deficit right now. Although he's putting some good pressure on Marckiemoo, but Marckiemoo staying right out of the hitbox. So well done, knowing his position and knowing the options in front of him. Great job from Java staying out of the way of that gravity cancel D-Light. But he's gonna catch that weapon throw, and that's
it's not looking good for Java.
It's getting so dark.
Tough. No, he's gonna have a tough time. Marky phones it in, and that ground pound is going to do it. Marckiemoo has taken Java out of the bracket and has qualified for top 8 on the elimination side of bracket. We'll be seeing the young god tomorrow.
Look at that smile on his face, bro. Look at that smile. Well deserved. Java, unfortunately, his dreams for singles and BCX have just been shattered.
And you know what? I should have known that Marckiemoo was going to be a force from the moment I saw him, because there's this inside joke where if you've seen just like a black dude with that exact haircut, they're always nasty at platform fighters. This is an unspoken fact. We all know this. And so the fact that he was able to do this, I'm just like, just another one in the books, baby. All according to plan. So hopefully tomorrow he's able to do the long run, but unfortunately for Java, his run will end here.
You heard it first from Flambeau, guys. You heard it first from Flambeau. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Woo-sa.
BCX, baby, always bringing out the best of everyone. They play their hearts out, and they try to do everything humanly possible to make the dream of being on the main stage on Sunday a reality. You all have seen the BCX Mjolnir trophy. Everybody wants it, but only one man can bring it home. Or woman, or just anyone of any gender. But yes, I mean, I can't just give it to you, but like, if you want to take it, I mean, you could like rob it. You know, I saw someone with a shiesty on earlier.
I've literally been plotting every block today about taking that trophy. I just need a distraction. I need a diversion, bro.
Okay, do you have like a flashbang on you or something? That's the best bet you got.
Top 4, and everybody's talking about these guys. Let me go to North America real quick, and PJ, I want your thoughts about Marckiemoo and Future Bubble.
Right now, Marckiemoo and Future Bubble are really living the dream. Everyone has a dream of getting Championship Sunday with your friend at BCX, and they're embodying the power of friendship. They got a top 8 at mid-season, but missed Sunday, and they haven't reached another top 8 at an official doubles event since then. So them making it here is such a big deal. I talked to Marckiemoo before he went on stage, and he said, it means everything to me that I was able to do it with my friend in Future Bubble. I'm incredibly excited for this, and if this is not the most anime friendship is power moment at BCX, I'm not sure what is.
Oh my God, I love that. I love hearing that, Duke.
Dude, let me add on to that, because for all of you at home here, you're like, oh, I'm a Marckiemoo fan. Man, I love Marckiemoo this year. He's had such a glow up this year. He wouldn't even be here without Future Bubble, and I don't mean that in the literal sense, like he has his own dad and whatever, but he wouldn't be a competitor at this state. Future Bubble is the reason why Marckiemoo gets to be here, because he's got him that PC that really leveled him up, and the entirety of this year, this glow up that Marckiemoo has had, has been a result of Future Bubble saying, I want you to be my twos partner in competitive, and so I'm going to give you this best setup I can. So I give you this PC, and look where it brought him here. Top 4 BCX winner side.
Oh my God, there they are. Yes, Sparky.
I love the idea of you bringing up like friendship is power, because if you look at their placements, they have like the opposite of what a lot of teams have, where like they play really well together online, but then when you bring all the pressure of LAN, all the other regions coming in, all the best players in the world in one place at one time, they don't place quite as well. But if you look at Future Bubble and Marckiemoo, you see them placing like 9th online quite often, but then at CEO, they made it into top 8. They come together physically in the same space, and they become stronger from that. Yes, yes, over the Discord call, you can lock in with your boys, but when you're in the same place at the same time, sitting right next to the person, they're sitting right next to you, you're lifting each other up, the highs and lows, you experience them all together at the same time in the same place, sharing energy back and forth. That's when they play their best, and that's the magic of 2v2.
I love that. That's the power of friendship, baby. That's a 2v2 team right there. Woo! All right, so that is all of our players, all of our teams that we're going to be seeing today in the top 4 of our doubles. Now,
if you made it this far, to keep a long story short, they placed 3rd in 2s. Marky is top 4 in 1s, and the next match you will see is him facing Godly. If you don't know who Godly is, he's a 2v2 world champion, and his mentality to win is probably the highest I've ever seen.
If you've really been here this long, thank you for being here.
Yap, yap, yap. Can we get inside already? Godly versus Marckiemoo is about to happen.
What do they have to say?
Let's find out, because once again, we have Marckiemoo up here, we have Godly up here. North America versus Europe here. This is going to be an insane elimination match. You guys have been on a really long road to even get to this point so far. So just tell me where your vibe is at right now.
I'm feeling like pretty nervous because it's obviously Godly. But, you know, I'm just going to keep playing the way I have been. And also, I want to say one thing. I want to give a shout out to Godly because he coached me before I was pro. So he's the whole reason I'm even pro in the first place. So I want to give a shout out to him for that.
I did not know that. That is very cool. Tell me about what it was like to work with Marckiemoo in the beginning then.
Might have made him a little too good, but we'll do our best, but it's good, you know, he's come so far. It's nice to see him like win the Royale and everything. He's so humble with everything, and I'm happy he's come this far, you know. But I gotta do well for my region, I gotta do well for myself, you know. I've come this far, you know, I just gotta keep going. I gotta do my best against him. It's gonna be a really hard game, but I'm looking to win. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, I don't think either one of you is going to take it easy on each other in this with so much on the line. As you're going through these brackets and you're continuously playing against your friends, though, does it get harder with these matches?
I wouldn't say it necessarily gets harder because everyone up here is already insane nonetheless. So it's like, it's just another set you have to do, and it does get tiring as you go on. So it gets harder mentally, but the players are all like insane. So not like each player is harder than another.
Are you guys excited to get through another step of this competition, potentially be that much closer to Grand Finals?
Most definitely, yeah.
Do you think if you make it to Grand Finals, you can take on Kaina?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guys, I need some hype here from the crowd to get these guys ready for this match, okay? We've got Marckiemoo, we've got Godly, about to bring you some insane Brawlhalla action, guys. Go get set up at your stations. Casters, let's see how this one plays out.
Thank you so much, Glitter. And that right there shows one of the things that, again, is so special about the Brawlhalla community is, like, you have the people who are here at BCX who have been to every BCX, like myself and like you. But then we also have people like Godly, and now all of a sudden, Godly is Unk. Yeah. Godly is Unk for Marckiemoo. He's the one training the new generation, but also, gotta respect your elders.
Gotta. He's been here before. He's definitely been a strong competitor. And of course, this is kind of a tale as old as time, right? We've had EU versus NA for years now. And we've also had kind of like the big brother versus the little brother. That's happened time and time again. As Godly said, may have made him a little too good. Yeah. But hopefully Godly kept some secrets to himself, because it is going to be a straight up mirror match. Mordex v Mordex.
Now, it may be a tale as old as time. We'll see if the gameplay for Marckiemoo, I'm sure it's going to be beautiful, but we know the second he gets his hands on a Popeye's chicken sandwich, Godly turns into the beast. And the way he's been running through this bracket, by the way, if he wins BCX, he's tied for the longest run in tournament history, of course, tied with Blue, but that was an online tournament compared to LAN right here. So a 1v1 victory for BCX from Godly would put him really in a league of his own.
Yeah, I mean, also including the fact that it's elimination for the most part, and it's here at the World Championship. The names that he had to get through are on a whole different caliber. But there you see in Marckiemoo, he's also taken some big names for himself. He's been playing incredibly well, especially today, considering he took that L to Impala yesterday. He's been able to shake it off, and we've seen him really locked in his matchup against Flower.
Yeah, the Marckiemoo versus Balloon Boy set was really interesting because I feel like that kind of divided a lot of people, or at least they were really confused on how to feel about that set because a lot of the Balloon Boy fans are also a lot of the Marckiemoo fans as well. So I'm sure there was a lot of internal conflict about like every play was awesome, but also the worst thing of all time because someone they're a fan of was getting the hit and someone they're a fan of was also getting hit at the exact same time.
Yeah, I think a lot of North Americans really buckled down during that one. I mean, I even saw many jumping out of their seats as that set progressed, and I'm sure many more will jump out of their seats as we get into this one. Lifetime score currently 1-0 in favor of Marckiemoo, but I think that's a small enough sample size to be negated.
Oh yeah, if Godly gets a victory here, all of a sudden we have a 100% swing in the other direction, and then all of a sudden we're tied. So you're exactly right. There's not a lot of data to build off of these two players, besides what they've been doing today in this bracket, independently of one another. Big yawn coming out from Marckiemoo. I feel you on that one, brother. It's been a long weekend.
It has been a long weekend. I mean, he's been playing all day. Again, got to point out the fact that he started off in the 2v2 space, and now he's here in the 1v1s. Today, Championship Sunday, has been a long day for specifically Marckiemoo. And we also have to point out, yes, the lifetime score did say 1-0, but it didn't have Autumn Royale in that, so it's actually 2-0.
Oh, okay.
Because Marckiemoo won in the round-robin phase of Autumn Royale.
That is very true, and we also have two controller enjoyers on the stage.
Gross.
So we get some controller representation here in our top 4. I myself am a controller user, so I love to see that all amongst the sea of keyboards that we see from so many of these top players.
There you're seeing the controller he's got. Nice red, except he doesn't use that in his like color scheme right now.
No.
That's his controller.
Semi-final. 3, 2, 1.
I think that's because they don't have like Goldforged or Skyforged Xbox controllers.
Not yet. Not yet. Here we go, though. Game number 1, elimination semifinals. This is the bottom rung. This is where it gets scary, but the winner of this goes into the top 3. Marckiemoo getting some damage built up, but Godly's got the lead right now. Marckiemoo will still get that wall touch safely.
Godly didn't want to push at the weapon disadvantage there over onto Marckiemoo, who had the gauntlet, so he just waited, and he waited for good reason so he could throw that side signature with the scythe and get there's the neutral light going the other direction that might have KO'd off the left side, but Godly ended up sending to the right with it, gets behind. He almost didn't have enough time to come in with that neutral light, but the spot dodge came out from Marckiemoo, and the weapon advantage, the spawn comes in. Marckiemoo still covering, but Godly grabs the gauntlets, even waits there for just a second. The 2-piece, the 3-piece, the 4-piece. Is he going to hunt for the recovery? He ends up getting caught by a neutral air. Didn't get caught by a neutral air this time. A 2-piece coming out from Godly. He's doing such a great job of extending this lead.
Yeah, he's putting up some fantastic damage put out onto Godly. But Godly now with the weapon and stage control. Marckiemoo comes up swinging, unarmed recovery again.
That time, Godly threw out a D-Light over the corner instead of the side signature. Marckiemoo chasing him out to the edge, way up high and to the right, gets the KO off the top. This lead has significantly shrunk from a full stock to around 75-80 damage. So Marckiemoo making the comeback here in Game 1 on Demon Island as he takes 2 hits, gets 1 in return, and takes a 4th.
He's looking for that high jump. There's the dodge up. This time, Marckiemoo not ready for it. Was expecting a different dodge coming out from Godly. This time, Godly changing up the dodge direction again.
Oh, I didn't even think that was going to KO. He doesn't go for the GC sidelight read after that. He just goes for the side.
Right back to the same map, same picks. Going blow for blow, but Godly now currently unarmed, goes in for the sidelight, and Marckiemoo able to get a neutral light as a response.
Godly was jumping up and right to get away from that recovery on the scythe from Marckiemoo.
Recovery!
The GC side signature. We haven't seen too much signature usage coming out from Marckiemoo. Meanwhile, that's been a little bit of a staple from Godly. Not even just this set, but previous sets as well, especially with that down signature. And then, of course, as we've seen here, the side signature on the scythe as well. There's the recovery, almost KOing off the top. Not quite enough just yet, but one more will do it.
There's it. That's the hit. The recovery from Marckiemoo. He's able to even this one up. He's got the weapon.
Only gets a 2-piece off of it, but it is solid damage, and he's at a lead, so any damage is extra credit right now. Marckiemoo has been so careful on his way back to the stage. A rare signature that we see him use to get back on the stage. D-Light ground pound. That's kind of the way Godly was ground pounding earlier. The weapon toss is going to bonk on the head, but look how much damage was done in the meantime.
Yeah, Marckiemoo recognizing the situation. He's gotten some decent damage built up on Godly. He can go for some bigger plays there, like that slide charge side heavy. Now he's going to get the recovery, and Marckiemoo's on the board, 1-1.
We are tied up in this set as we are about to head into Game 3. Looking at the damage split between these two players, again, it's almost completely dominated by Gauntlets. Definitely for Marckiemoo, putting out 543 compared to the 13 on Scythe. And that's not really what he was quite doing against some of his previous opponents. He was doing such a great job of those long Scythe strings, all of that Scythe pressure that he was able to put out on his old opponents. Now we are swapping to a very small stage, could be very volatile, especially if Godly's finding those side signatures on the Scythe like he was previously on Demon Island.
This is World's End, and one of these players' worlds might end at the end of this set. This is a very important game number 3. Both of them tied. The winner of this will have the advantage going into the end state, but Godly able to open up, gets that side light, but he backs away. He's looking for the safe damage.
Okay, the dodge was gone. Wow, he just kind of falls into the blast zone there. His dodge was already gone. He was caught in the middle of his in-air movement economy and didn't have nearly enough to get back. This is a massive lead here, but again, we are on an extremely volatile map, which could be really good for Gauntlet. All of a sudden, he finds himself at a 2-stock lead, but also Marckiemoo could find a solid edge guard here. He could find some pressure off stage or maybe a takeout off the top, and all of a sudden, things are relatively even.
Okay, Marckiemoo reaching.
Exactly like that.
Cancel side light recovery. Marckiemoo evens it up.
Thank you so much, Marckiemoo, for proving my point right there.
Godly, though, still has that health advantage. Was able to build up a decent amount of damage there. But like you said, this is a volatile map. Oh, side sig interrupted by the weapon toss.
I don't know if the icicles would have reached high enough to actually make a connection, but great weapon toss there. It's going to interrupt the rhythm of Godly, so he's not ready even off of the miss to find a follow-up after that.
Managed to jump over that second side air from Marckiemoo. Marckiemoo doing a really good job getting in there, getting some hits, avoids the down sig. Neutral sig gonna whiff. Godly starting to fish really hard for a finisher.
Yeah, I think Godly was really looking for the read on that neutral signature rather than any type of reaction to the sidelight, because it's not too terribly hard to punish that sidelight, especially if you have moves that hit in that general area, which Godly, of course, does. KO off the top. Momentum starting to shift in Marckiemoo's favor, but again, Marckiemoo is extremely damaged here. We are on a small map. Could be yet again another quick answer back KO, just like we saw previously.
But I gotta point out, he's doing a really good job of tracking Godly's dodges. It's leading to those recoveries, which are getting the KOs.
Down air, and he kind of backs up, waits a little bit, hoping for the dodge to come out so he can hit the side air and then continue offstage pressure. Again, backing up after hitting the down air, doesn't go for the immediate follow-up. Now he's at the weapon disadvantage. Recovery KOs off the top, but Godly's about 80 damage behind. Now he's going to juggle those weapons and then go back to the gauntlets, hoping he can find a few strings here and there to add up that damage quickly. Has Marky in the yellow. He's added about 50, maybe now 60 damage up. He's getting Marky into the orange, the down air pummel.
Weapon toss. Marckiemoo with the rising dare hits the weapon toss that beats out the recovery. Godly's got the wall touch. There's the D-leg ground pound. Godly's up 2-1.
He straight up steals that. It was looking like he was at the disadvantage. You know how hard it can be, even when you have gauntlets in your hand, to recover back to the stage against such a strong Scythe player, one like Marckiemoo. And it seemed a little bit rough for Godly, but he was able to turn it around. Oh, sending under the stage there and forcing basically everything out so that D-like ground pound was Godly's to drop. It was Godly's game to lose at that point, and you know Godly, he's not gonna give that one up.
Man, I know a lot of people saw that rising down air from Marckiemoo and thought that was gonna be a Marckiemoo game, but here we are, game number 4. Marckiemoo gonna try to get this to a game 5. See if he can beat out Godly. Recovery gets stuffed out by the nair from Godly.
Marckiemoo able to safely get down to the main platform. They're just in yellow, so it's going to take a lot to find those knockouts. Marckiemoo hoping to maybe push into the edge guard. You saw the side air over to the right. You saw those exclamation points coming out as well, and Godly, he smelled blood in the water, wanted to push over the side of the stage. Marckiemoo going back over, chase dodging over, and then moving back as a bait.
Yeah, they're definitely ebbing and flowing there. You can see even that side light, both of them trying to go back down. Side air gonna whiff on the side of Godly, goes over to the site this time.
Gonna hope he can grab some range here after that side light. Marckiemoo gets through that side signature. It seemed like those icicles were gonna linger a little bit longer, but Marckiemoo had the timing, the sweat beats. He gets the neutral air. Godly still had some in-air movement.
Manages to get back up. Both of them surviving the off-stage engagement.
This one was starting off with a Marky lead, but now everybody is in KO damage or very close to it. But the unarmed KO from Marckiemoo, even right over on that left side wall, is enough to KO off the top. Godly has Marckiemoo. We are on Demon Island, so may not exactly be in KO damage given what move Godly's able to hit. He may not be able to hit a single move. Marckiemoo chases after 80 damage, maybe added up with that. The side sig, again, not a problem for Marckiemoo, but he does take the follow-up after, interrupted by the main platform.
Godly was ready. He did the spot dodge, downlight side air, weapon toss, little delayed. Gravity cancel down.
Just a little bit too early. It does have quite a few active frames, so it does give you that room for error. You don't have to hit it perfectly at the exact right frame, at the exact right time, in the exact right place, but Godly let it rip just a little bit too early. He finds himself pretty behind here.
Yeah, this could be really bad, but Godly can turn it around. Oh! Downlight, nothing. Marckiemoo not wanting to go in for the ground pound.
Godly still choosing to chase after him, maybe throw out a couple of those side kicks, those side lights before he grabs the weapon, but he's immediately punished for it right after Marckiemoo. Almost a full stock lead here, pushing this, hopefully, if you're a Marckiemoo fan, into a game 5. There's the 2-piece, the 3-piece, continuing that ladder going, now finding that recovery at the end.
Ooh, gonna go for a mix up there. Downlight, up toss. Neutralite. Godly keeps trying to swing, and Marckiemoo was hitting him for it.
Marckiemoo's getting a little custy with it here. Now he's throwing out that side sig, but Godly was way too high for it to make a connection. He's going to have to find something big here. If he has any hope of coming back, he thought it was going to be a ground pound, but Marckiemoo was ready. Send him back over. Marky chasing after him. Now has the gauntlets. Godly at the weapon disadvantage.
Lots of damage here on Godly on this final stock here in game number 4. Going above Marckiemoo on that downlight, but the neutral light almost does it. That weapon was still active.
Godly knew that that was coming in and it was gonna hit like a bomb, so he wanted to get away from there as fast as he possibly could. These up tosses from Marckiemoo. He gets the KO at the side air almost from the middle of the stage. Woo, we got ourselves a set here.
I know a lot of people like to make the very easy comparison of, ooh, Marckiemoo on the Mordex, ooh, Marckiemoo is the next coming of Sandstorm, but those up tosses feel really similar to the way that Sandstorm likes to just add on to that mental stat. Yeah. And that's what Marckiemoo's doing. Got it to game number 5. We're going to Apocalypse.
3, 2, 1, love hearing that 3-2-1 brawl from the crowd as we go into our game 5 here of the elimination semifinals at BCX 2024.
Who's gonna podium? Will it be NA or EU? Only one of them will make it into the top 3. Marckiemoo starts off with a Sair, starts off with a second one.
Another one. Chasing after, again, Marckiemoo. His gauntlets have looked so good this entire tournament. You saw a lot of scythe gameplay from him last game.
Oh! Not enough.
Man, he's hoping we were on World's End for that moment right there. He would have gotten the stock. But maybe he's just like, you know, it takes a little bit more. I already got him here. I can push it 20% further and get the KO. Marckiemoo with a massive lead here in game 5.
Just saying, rinse and repeat. Sidelight, recovery, reset, sidelight, recovery. Marckiemoo with a full stock lead over Godly. Godly starting to fall apart here in game number 5.
He's really starting to struggle to find ways in on this site with his gauntlets. Marckiemoo's using the range advantage. He's using that 45-degree angle of coverage, both vertically and horizontally. Okay, he's saucing on him now. He's starting to get the download. He's starting to stay glued to him. The D-light into the weapon. Pick up recovery. Marckiemoo. He's got some swagger on him.
He's feeling real good right now. 3 stocks up to Godly's 1. Barely into the orange, getting into the red. The crowd here in North America is cheering for Marckiemoo to get the 3 stock.
And this is rare. To hear an instant chant that started by so many people, they were ready for that moment to start cheering on their boy. But Godly's hoping maybe Marckiemoo gets a little bit overconfident here. He's still gonna stay dialed in. This game is certainly not lost, but it's gonna take a lot of work from Godly to fight back.
Game ain't over till the announcer says game. Godly knows he's still got 1 stock left to play with. Catches Marckiemoo with a neutral light, but he cannot afford to trade back and forth. Sair. Risky recovery there, and Marckiemoo's gonna punish him with a down air.
Okay, there's the recovery again, setting up for the edge guard. You see Godly pushing over just a little bit, but backing up compared to the last time. He's trying to find these recoveries to send over, get a nice spike, but he's not successful with them. And when he is successful, he's just taking about the same amount of damage. Great neutral air, perfectly timed neutral air, and the grab from Marckiemoo in game 5. The North American legend. Many people called him North America's last last hope, and he's keeping that dream alive right here as he sends Godly packing and moves into top 3.
Marckiemoo playing out of his mind in that one. It wasn't just the classic, oh, I'm going to go for the gauntlet resets, oh, I'm going to go for the standard side plays. No, he started feeling really good, and like you said, bringing out the custom combos, that weapon toss, gravity cancel, downlight, pickup, recovery, all sorts of goodness coming out from Marckiemoo towards the tail end of that one.
Impressive work from Marckiemoo here against Godly. He was talking about potentially being nervous going into this one. We saw those nerves kind of hit him yesterday, but the fact that he was so swaggy at the end of that game, I think those nerves are really starting to melt away, at least for the time being. Maybe that'll change the next time he sits in that hot seat, but for now, he's going to be feeling so good and feeling confident in his own abilities.
Yeah, Marckiemoo, at the end of the day, he has top 3 here at BCX. This first time getting into the top 3 at BCX, and he's looking so good representing North America.
And this is why I love being a little bit of a hater and being a little bit of a denier for the new guys.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I'm right, then I look smart and I get to be like, oh, all you guys, you said he's way overrated. Like, he's great. He's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong. But then at the end of the day, I get to smile smugly and be like, I was right. But then even when I'm wrong in a case like this and we get a breakout narrative, we get a fantastic storyline, either way, by the way, whoever won this game was a fantastic storyline. But now I get to enjoy the Marckiemoo storyline as he continues to push through.
And what a fantastic storyline it's been. His first kind of year as being a big competitor in Brawlhalla. We saw him come out at CEO, and since then has been on a non-stop trajectory going into the finals. He won at the Autumn Royale, but now we're here at BCX. He's on the Elimination Finals, and in the interview earlier, I think he said he couldn't be Kaina.
I don't think he can be Kaina.
Well, obviously you don't. You're a big Kaina fan. But I'm worried about what he thinks, not what you think.
I don't know, though, because that's, like, also kind of the mentality that, like, Kaina has a lot of the time, is he never seems that confident in his abilities to, like, overcome, even though he's one of the best, and I think after today will solidify himself as the best player in Brawlhalla right now. But he's never had that, like, major confidence to come out of the gate and be like, I'm the best player, everyone else is great, but not as good as I am, and I will show you time after time, stock after stock, hit after hit. So the fact that we also see that kind of mentality, that humble mentality coming out from Marckiemoo as well, that could just be the modern champion's mentality in Brawlhalla.
You say that, but man, I love a confident Marckiemoo. When he was going for those crazy plays, that was the best gameplay that I could have asked for in that moment. But you're seeing, he's in the hot seat. If he wants to win today, he's going to be sitting in that seat for the next 3 or 4 sets as he goes up against Yuz now, who just took an L to Kaina.
Unfortunately, Marckiemoo's run ends with Yuz defeating him. He ended up placing 3rd in 1s and 3rd in 2s with his partner Bubble.
As the current president of the United States of America, I would like to extend a congratulations to Bubble and Marky. They brought America to the Final 3. Both of you guys have earned my respect.
And as the future president, I can't wait to see these boys take it all next year. One more shout out to WARGUTS for sponsoring the trip. If you like Street Fighter, Brawlhalla, or Tekken, check out WARGUTS in the description.
And one more thank you to everyone who watched this video. Your support is very welcome. Thank you for being here.
Unfortunately, when Mark lost to Yuz and got 3rd, basically we all had to go. In this video, we have Fussy. I love being around her. She's always great to be around, and she actually saved Marky and Bubble from being disqualified, so thank you. We have Marckiemoo, we have Nuts over here. She's from the Discord. We got Bubble. Right here, I have an interview with Foda. Unfortunately, the audio was messed up. It was horrible. I don't know what happened. In this question, I actually asked him how he feels about buff Katars. Shout out Meliodas the GOAT. He's in full support of Katars. He also talked about how he spent, 9 years developing Chakram, so it's actually kind of tough. In this clip, this is actually the first interview I got with him, but the guy who had my camera put it all in slow motion, so the audio got screwed. You can also see me and Marky playing the new Chakram weapon, and I almost beat him, so he started tryharding. You can see it in his face. How you feel about the trip, Trevor?
Honestly, I feel nuts about this trip, man. The best placement I've ever had out of LAN, my best BCX placement, but you already know next year I'm not going to be placing 3rd. I definitely want to go for 1st. And yeah,
I mean, y'all two boys going for it all. I'm excited to document the journey. I'm actually gonna try and compete next year, so of course we'll see how it goes. But shout out to everyone watching this. Thank you for being here. Side note, Marky thought he could beat me in Jenga. He was horribly wrong. If you keep watching this clip, you're gonna see it fall. because I don't know what this man is thinking. He thinks he can beat me in every other fighting game, but not even fighting game, in anything else. Mark, I'm telling you this right now. If you're watching this video, you and Bubble do not touch me in any other fighting game. It's just Brawl. I will beat you from checkers to Street Fighter. I'm not playing with you. And we can challenge that, bruh. We can challenge that, bruh. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you down here. I'm gonna get you down here somehow. See, look, he just lost right there.
I told you I beat you.
As a final postscript, the first thing I want to say is thank you WARGUTS for sponsoring our chip. If you like Street Fighter, Tekken, Brawlhalla, and you want to compete online, go to WARGUTS. They have tournaments for cash prizes, so you should definitely check them out. The next thing I would like to say is shout out to Godly, Munir, and also shout out to Balloon Boy for genuinely having the best set of all the BCX. If you have not watched the Balloon Boy and Impala set, go watch it. It was ridiculous. The final thing I would like to say is, Mark, I'm so proud of you, bro. You proved why they call you the savior of North America, because even if you don't understand it, you were genuinely the best chance we had. So thank you for giving everything that you got. I'm so proud of you. And on top of that, you also played third with my little brother? Come on, man. You know you the GOAT. Stop acting like you're not.